What if a single raw moment behind closed doors could reveal more about love than years of photos, headlines, or red carpet appearances ever could? Today's story is one of those rare and deeply emotional moments, when Park Bo-gum, usually calm and reserved, opened up about a childhood pain he had never shared publicly. What he said brought Kim Yoo Jung to tears, and what she did next stunned everyone who later heard about it. Stay with us until the end, because this is not just a story about two stars. It's a powerful reminder of what it means to be truly seen and understood by someone you love. It all happened during a luxury brand event in Seoul. On the surface, everything was as expected. Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo Jung arrived separately, smiled for the cameras, and gave the usual polished answers. But behind the scenes, something much deeper was unfolding. In a quiet lounge, far from the crowd, the two stars found themselves alone. The scheduled interview was delayed, and for a moment the noise of the world faded. That's when everything changed. As they sat side by side, Park Bo-gum's eyes fell on a photo on the wall, an image of a mother holding her child. He stared at it for a long time. Kim Yoo Jung noticed, gently placing her hand on his. Then, in a voice soft and shaky, he said, "My mom used to hold my hand like that." For the first time, he spoke about the loss that shaped his life. He shared that his mother passed away when he was just in 4th grade. He spoke of how, as the youngest in his family, he didn't feel protected when she died. Instead, he felt like the world had collapsed. He talked about how his family fell into debt and how even as a child, he knew he had to grow up quickly. Kim Yoo Jung listened in silence, tears welling in her eyes. She had always admired his strength, but now she saw the pain that came with it. He confessed that he had spent years smiling and working hard just to keep going, believing that no one would ever really understand what he carried inside. Then, his voice broke as he said, "I never thought anyone would understand me." That was the moment Kim Yoo Jung knelt down in front of him, not out of pity, not for attention, but because her heart couldn't take it. She took his hands and said, through her own tears, "I understand. I may not know your pain, but I see it in you. And I'm here. I'm not going anywhere." Her words, simple but full of love, hit him harder than anything else ever could. In that quiet room, they weren't celebrities. They weren't public figures. They were just two people, one who had carried silent grief for years, and another who chose to stay even after seeing the weight of it. That moment, away from flashing lights and scripted interviews, was the most real chapter in their story. It wasn't planned. It wasn't posed. It was love, honest, vulnerable, and unforgettable. And from that day forward, the world would never see them the same again.